common question that I'm asked is, what's the difference between dye-based inkjet printers and pigment-based inkjet printers? So a lot of it has to do with the terminology that we're using and our intention of what we want to communicate when we're selling prints. So simply put, dye-based inkjet printers are basically inks that are colored water with optical brighteners in them. They don't have the same long-lasting permanence as pigment-based printers do. Pigment-based printers are generally more expensive, but they're more light fast. The ink is ground up stuff in an homogenized solution, kind of like an oil paint. Although it's not oil-based, it's still water-based. But they are more light fast. So prints that are made on archival pigment printers, we call them archival pigment prints. They're both inkjet printers. So examples would be all of your Epson workforce printers, your multi-function printers, the EcoTank printers. Those are all dye-based inks. Dye ink is less expensive than pigment, and the printers are generally less expensive than pigment. Now on Epson, the pigment-based printers would be the SureColor line of printers, the SureColor P700, P900, and certainly the large format. They have a SureColor large format line of printers, such as the P7570 and P9570. On Canon, dye-based printers would be your multifunction Canon printers. Anything that's kind of lower than the $500 price point. In the image ProGraph line, the Pro 200 is a dye-based printer, but the Pro 300, the Pro 1000, the image ProGraph Pro series, 2100, 4100, 6100, all of those large format printers, those are all pigment-based printers. So if we're going to produce prints that we want to sell, we really want an archival pigment-based printer. If we're just doing occasional prints on resin-coated paper, dye-based printers are perfectly appropriate. But the ink light fastness on those types of prints will not last as long as pigment-based printers.